September 26, 2024. I just got out of here already. There was a perp as I was coming downstairs. I'm like, perp. And I heard beep. So I was like, I hope you got nothing in your Venmo. You turd. And there was another one on the bike. So I'm like, it's turd. I'm like, perps are turds. Listen, I'm being nice. I don't have to be. We got a spy up there across the street of us. They were staring out the window. There was fire trucks earlier. Sirens and all. It went down the block somewhere. You hear the fucking train, so annoying. They're fixing the whole entire like tracks and station and everything. So a lot of traffic in the area too. I don't even know how long it's gonna be until it gets fixed. They do a lot of shit. I was glad not to go to Dunkin' today. Tomorrow I will be going. Oh yes I will. I gotta go mail something and then I'm gonna get coffee. Excuse me. I have something in my teeth. And that was what my perps will spit right at them. Fucking douchebags. Skadoosh. That's what I used to say about the guy across the street. I don't know, man. He's just, this neighbor that doesn't like us anymore. He definitely talked about me to him across the street. Because, like I said, he's a gossip, so he talks about everybody in the neighborhood. He knows everybody's business. I try not to tell people too much stuff, you know? It doesn't matter. They find that, they heard it from the grapevine, that's them. And I don't need somebody like that in my life that's just gonna gossip. I'm not in high school anymore. This guy is in his 60s, really. And that was definitely on purpose when he was standing in front of my driveway. He couldn't stand in front of his house or the guy over here who he was talking to next door to me. They couldn't stand at each other's houses. They had to talk to each other right there and then. And they both saw me sitting here on my porch. I don't think the camera caught them talking to each other. I think that's why he did it too. He did it on purpose because he wanted to show me that, he can still talk to the rest of the neighborhood. I don't give a fuck. Talk to whoever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's none of my damn business. It's none of his business, whoever I talk to either. How you drop up? Could be. Probably not if they keep walking away, so it's probably not. The guy was wooing his girlfriend in front of my house. And he didn't even move until honky happened 3 times. They looked at the car and then looked over at each other. I mean, the car was pulling into the driveway. I would have fucking hit him. And then it would have been my fault, So, it's perp throwing out day. Why not? Garbage night. Got chewed up on these fucking mosquitoes in the rain. I was gonna go to Dunkin' today, and I would have went anyway, even if it's raining. It doesn't matter. I go in every weather, unless it's a storm, then I don't go nowhere. But I decided, nah. I needed a break from them assholes. And I had other important phone calls to make, so let me just do that instead. And it worked out. So I'm just I'm happy that nobody chimed in Patrolman's Murph. He usually does background noise and the phone calls that I make. So I'm glad he didn't do that today. That was an asshole. Because every time I arrange for my car to go to a doctor appointment or just a plain old checkup, I hear him in the background making noise. That's not a coincidence. I'm telling you, they have stuff on their keychains. This is what I believe anyway. They have something on their keychain to stop the calls that you're making. And then when they pass by your house, I told you, all these perps, all they do is circle around the block over and over and over again. You saw that patrolman Smurf is back. I said, I knew he was going to be back. He was looking at me when I was dunking. And I didn't pay him no damn mind. Like, he wants me to yell at him again. I ain't doing that again. Fuck that, you saw the video. He shut the fuck up after I said what I said. I was like, you're not playing me for a fool. I have you on fucking video dancing a little jiggy dance wearing California red in front of my fucking house. It's a little Dunkin' cup. So, anyways, I have to get loud as soon as I talk about that stuff. There's a little Dunkin' cup and the red car honking. I don't know on my channel, look for that video because I need to copy it. I saved a couple of my videos. Jeez. I only saved a couple of them that would like really show street theater and stuff. So I was watching today's was Booty Bandit. When he first did his little dance in front of Dunkin'. It was like this time of year, so he couldn't pull his pants down. And he was with other people. There was another person that was sitting in Voodoo Smurf's spot. There's a mosquito on me, and I'm gonna fucking kill it. I gotta smack those bitches. I'm like, this fucking bitch. Every time I see a mosquito, they're bitches. They're female, and they bite you to get to drink your blood, and then they go have babies. Fuck them. We don't need no more mosquitoes. It's like we don't need more cockroaches and water bugs and perps. You ever see Joe's Apartment? You ever see that movie? And then TV show? Yeah, that's the perps. Joe's the handler, and all the roaches are little perps. Perps from around the world. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, yep, that's perp. That's a perps. Because they come by the thousands. I mean, they do stuff to people, randomly, whatever your program is that they have to do. I'm actually proud of some TIs out there that get the perps to confess. I'm actually shocked they confessed. I never got a perp to confess. I never did. I never got any of them to confess that they're perps. That stupid milk crate is there. But there's one of the workers knows. He watches him, Voodoo Smurf, follow me. He's like, yeah, he's always coming around when you're here. He's always staring. He sees him from all the way across the street, and then he's seen him, when they throw the garbage out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him about the crate. I'm going to say, hey, look, there's a crate out there. That's where he sits on, the guy that follows me. And if you see it, if you could throw it out, then he'll have to find a new thing to sit on. Because across the street, they had a little table and one chair, and he was sitting on that. I guess they put it in storage. I noticed it's not there. And then he took the milk crate, the blue crate, from across the street and brought it to Dunkin's side. Then I kicked it in the street, and then somebody took it. And then he found the black crate. I don't know if it's from Dunkin', the crate, or he might have found it from across the street. But it's still sitting there. I kicked that one too, and it's a little bent. I feel better about myself. The fuck? It's nice white there. So I got my camel on today. I don't know. I went to dinner with my family, and there was one headlight bandit on the road. And I noticed what perps do. They don't put signals on when they're about to turn, and they go very slowly. They drive right in front of you. They cut you off, and they drive in front of you the whole way to where you're going, or at least halfway where you're going. And they drive very slow. They don't turn when they're supposed to turn. Then, if they do put a turning signal on, they leave it on until like a couple blocks from where you're at. They love driving us crazy. I mean, it's a good thing I don't drive then. I would be cursing them the fuck out. That's what they want. They want me to have a brain aneurysm. They want me to have a seizure. They want me to have a brain aneurysm. Fuck them. I smell cigarette smoke, but not somebody smoking a cigarette. I smell the actual cigarette. That's creepy. There's nobody out right now. If it's right near me, that means there's a demon near me. Go be gone, thought. It's like little demon spots. Because they're a bunch of boys. They wish they had bodies again. They jump into our bodies to experience life on Earth. And they make people do horrible things. And sleep around and do drugs and everything. They need to take our souls with them, so I'm not the one. Anyways, I see my upstairs neighbor next door as we were leaving. So none of us looked at him. We just got in the car and left. It was nice to actually have dinner and not get bothered by the perps. In the summertime, there was perps there. I don't go to this place by myself, so it was a little weird. I remember one time in particular, we were crossing the street, we parked, and it was like literally the next corner. And this older man, like he had a veteran's hat on, but for some reason when he looked at me, his whole face changed, and he had to get in front of me. And I was like, damn, this guy got demons in him. You know, you see it. You see their face change when people have demons in them. They smile at you, and then all of a sudden, they like distorted their face. Now a lot of people are seeing that. They're thinking it's like a weird phenomenon. They're like, no. Those people have demons on them and in them, and we're now seeing it. The veil has lifted, so we're seeing them now. And a lot of people will see them in their dreams. And a lot of people see them in the street or whatever. I used to have like psychic dreams and stuff. I was seeing very bad stuff, so I know a demon was doing that. So I did like this little prayer to shut my pineal gland off, like shut it off the third eye. I couldn't sleep. I was like, fuck this motherfucker, I'm not doing it. I mean, while they're doing the VR headset shit, I'm living through them. Like, why you gotta include me in your foolishness? There's some sort of weird fucking machine that they have. That they do stunts in a studio. See, that's the shut me up. That's what that is. Anyway, they do stunts in the studio. And they do, you know, and then you are experiencing it too. And then you wake up like, what the fuck was that? They showed a commercial for it because it was a video game. They have celebrities doing the voices in the video games too. And they have these like, it's like a leotard kind of suit with like light bulbs in it and wires. And like a headband. I've seen it before. Like I saw somebody posted it somewhere too. And then I saw the commercial. And the regular lady was doing the same stunts. And her light bulbs fell off. So they were kind of making a joke out of it. I'm like, no, that shit's real. That's what we're seeing. When we experience those types of dreams, that's what we're experiencing. It's not a phenomenon, it's real. They've been perfecting this type of technology for years, for centuries. I posted videos in my comments about these types of beings that, you know, have this technology, and it's like sickening what they do to us. And I just saw one that kind of looked like it kind of looked like Bowser, but it really looked like a crocodile. So actually, one time I saw one of the video games he was in, and it looked like hell. It was like a big castle, like lava and everything. I'm like, is that the devil? And I started getting a headache after I said that. I was like, oh, I must have hit a nerve with a demon from the TV screen. I'm telling you, they show themselves once in a while. You gotta believe that kind of stuff. Don't go screaming into everybody you hear, you know, because then they'll put you away. But that stuff is real. That's what schizophrenia is demons. You gotta close that third eye. You stop doing tarot card readings, stop doing horoscopes, because that's what brings the demons in to your life. I stopped watching certain shows, but somebody in my family just started watching the show, the same person again. Like, oh my God, give it up. This bitch is talking about demons, talking to demons. Her marriage fell apart, this woman. So, you're not talking to spirits, you're not talking to ancestors, you're not talking to spirits, you're talking to demons. There's certain demons assigned to certain families, and they follow everybody until the day they die. They even cause death. Any kind of sickness or disease, they caused it. The names of those diseases are what they're called. I had a video on the other day, a couple days, not yesterday, a couple days ago, to cancel every curse word has been said about me, you know. And it works, because if you see my videos and all the purposes way more than they usually are, they are pissed that I found out their plans for me, and I broke it. I got with that whack job with the American flag shorts. That was the last resort. That day, everybody had an American flag t-shirt on. They just walked past Duncan and they smirked. And I laughed at them because what the fuck is that going to do to me? I'm an American citizen, so the fuck? They do that to everybody. They do that to every TI. In every state and every country. Whatever country your flag is, they will wear that flag. They want to act like they're the patriots. Yeah, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi. He's like, what the fuck's going on here? Anyways, that's why it's funny. And then they wear the Italian flag. And I'm like, okay, I'm Italian, but I was born here. See? Oh, they hate the truth tellers. Oh, boo hoo hoo, as John used to say to me. Fucking douchebag. Gotta make noise with your red and black helmet. You gotta start quoting movies to them. You could quote Star Wars to them. The perps. Oh my God, the Warriors t-shirt. I mean, that movie was good, but I'm not fanatical about it. But when he does the thing, when he puts the bottles and it goes, Warriors, come out to play. That was pretty stupid. It was funny stupid, because he's like a psycho about it. And I've said that to the perps. I'm like, perps, come out to play. And there was somebody else on YouTube that said the same exact thing. He put the actual scene in the video. I was dying laughing. I was like, yes, that's what they are. They think they're the warriors. That was filmed in Coney Island. Coney Island was like really scary back then in the 70s. And they cleaned it up since then, but they're trying to make it like that again. They're trying to make it like shit again. But it's not, because there's a lot of new stores and restaurants coming up in that area, so you know, every city, you know, likes to clean up certain areas, you know, because it's a tourist attraction. That's a tourist attraction. It's an amusement park. It closes at the end of the summer. Labor Day weekend, I think, is when they close the ride. And they open on Easter. Excuse me, on Easter Sunday. That's when they open. And they only do weekends until summer. Until school, you know, finishes in June, I think. Because they did that on purpose, because people are hanging out there doing drugs and stuff. And, you know, they did a lot to beautify the area and make it like livable and drug-free. You know, of course, there's other people that, you know, they make it worse. I'm telling you, one day I went there to Coney Island. This is after I made a sale. I went straight on the train. Whoa! Damn, the trucks run fast. Oh, they stopped running. Anyways, I went to Coney Island. And we walked on the boardwalk. It was just nice out. It was a beautiful day out. So at a certain point during the day, I think I was there from like 12 to 2. I said that's a good amount of time to walk the boardwalk and walk on the sand a little bit, you know, and then just chill out and then I go home. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is really nice today. Like there was a perp or two there, but like the neighborhood perps, like they were drunk and drugged up. I don't know if I recorded it and posted it on the YouTube. I think I did. Well, of all the areas on the beach, this perp decided to sit in the sand right directly across from me. He sat down and threw bread at the seagulls and the pigeons. Instead of just throwing the bread, he sat in the sand. And he did some sandy angels and lying down. What the fuck is he doing? And his girlfriend comes and starts screaming at him. Where the fuck have you been? I've been looking all up your ass. I'm like, oh God. So after they leave, because they see it's not working, you know, I didn't say nothing. I was just like, what the fuck? So they leave. And then I had like this vibe, like, I should probably go, right? So nobody was there after they left. And then, you know, the normal neighborhood people came around, but it wasn't bad, you know, it was just a lot of people, a couple people. I turn around, I seen this guy wearing a black hoodie and red shorts. So I'm like, oh, he seemed like a perp. Whoa. You see what I'm saying? You see what the shit they're doing to me? They want me to yell at them. Because they don't want me to tell the story. Oh well, there's a video on my fucking channel. Go watch it. I wonder if YouTube took it down. I hope they didn't, but... So, the way he was looking at me, like instead of just walking straight where he was supposed to be walking, he turned around. And then I looked at him like, I don't think so, buddy. You better not. Like, I looked at him, and I said something. In my head, I said something. He turned around and walked away. And then when he walked away, I walked away too. And I walked towards the... What the hell? Are you going down this block? That's weird. As soon as he walked away, I walked to the block where you take the train. And I ain't got off on any stops but to stop. I made sure, and I was like, I could see everything, you know. So I get home, everything's fine. By 5 o'clock, on the news, somebody got shot in that area that I was in. I was like, damn. That's why you gotta follow your gut. If you know there's a situation that you could feel it, that it's not good, you have to leave. But that's why they do that to me with the homeless people, homeless and psycho. They send these people because they want me to yell at them, first of all, so then I can go to the psych ward or get arrested. And they want them to follow me home. That's why I wait. I wait till they leave. I'll record them because you should record that. That's scary shit. And you shouldn't be doing that. And then I left. I made sure he was all the way down the block, and then I left. I mean, you see, fucking Voodoo Smurf knows where I live. Because he's always riding his stupid bike that he stole from City Bike. I don't understand how they didn't find him yet. I don't get that. Don't they keep tabs on those bikes? You're not supposed to take it home with you. A couple doors down, up there, up the block there. They just sold that house, so they're renting it. The person that was living there, you saw her, she had the fucking City Bike on her, and she brought it in the house. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to bring it back to the station, and then, like, take the bus home or something. You know, like, I don't know. We don't have any City Bike things here. There's nowhere for her to park that City Bike. It was a residential neighborhood anyway. She wouldn't have been able to park her City Bike here. I don't understand how she did that. She probably kept it, or she's the one that scratched off the paint and gave it to Voodoo Smurf before she moved out. Because how did he get it? You know, he had it when it was City Bike still. I'm just saying, either he scratched off the paint, or she scratched off the paint and gave it to him, or she left it in the park. You know, she was too lazy to bring it back to the city bike thing itself, so she probably left it in the park. I was like, I'm not bringing it back. You're supposed to bring it back. And then he found it and then scratched off the paint and kept it. That's fine. Let him keep it. Let's pray that he gets caught with that City Bike and gets arrested. Because that's, you know, that's public. That's not. It's public property, but it's really the city's property. So he stole that, basically. No, I'm not gonna write him out. It's a City Bike. I don't have the time. But let's hope and pray that he gets caught with that and gets arrested and put in jail for 6 months at least. In Jesus Christ's name. Let's see if that actually works. And then I won't have to see him for 6 months, but then they're gonna send a new perp, so whatever. It's just funny, the desperation on these people, that they have to perp us because they need the fucking fix. They need that money. They have to drink, they have to smoke, they have to do drugs. They need that fix. They don't understand that part of the brain that would have given them an understanding that it's not good to do those things because it's going to be their downfall. They lost that part of their brain. That's why they're obsessed with money. And they don't even have to get gift cards anymore. Like I said, I could go to Venmo, go to PayPal. You could go through any kind of those apps. Zelle, Apple Pay, you know. It's the only, you know, there's like a whole bunch of these apps that they could give them money through. The only ones that wouldn't have, well, you hear that? So, you know, like the people in this neighborhood, Section 8, they don't really have cell phones, some of them. So those are the ones that get the gift cards. There's one dude in this neighborhood, tall dude, bald head, who wears like a jean jacket with like really, really deep holes. Like he should have threw the jacket out. It was so badly ripped. It's not the style. All he does is walk back and forth in front of Dunkin'. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I mean, yeah, you're probably getting exercise, which is good. But really, like, that's your life? All for a gift card? Like, it doesn't make sense what they're doing. Like, purple here. Nosy bitch. Yeah, they're nosy bitches. Oh, I do not like the smell of the earth right now. Oh, stinks. And the red car. What else is there? That was probably the handler for that guy on the bike. But that guy on in the car probably made that noise. I don't know if my camera picked it up. So the guy I was telling you about, I saw him holding a gift card for somewhere. And that too, like some of them. Bless you. Some of them, you know, they get gift cards to do their laundry. Which at least they're doing that, you know, at least they're keeping their clothes clean. So I'm saying, like, TIs would help you go to a laundromat. They would help you get food. Yeah, oh, now the car. Shocking. Not. Come on, another red car with a one headlight. Watch. Oh, I predict all these programs. I was watching something the other day. Oh, it was some sort of cop show. They were tap dancing on a roof. First of all, they were tap dancing on the sky area, the sky roof. So it's glass. You see a little bit of a light right there. It's like a flash or something. I see it a little clearer without filming. Oh, it's not coming up, but I see it. Might be somebody's bike. Another perp's bike. Anyways, it could be. Like, to me, it kind of looks like the reflection of the lights from a siren. A certain car. Because sometimes they just put the lights on and they don't put the sirens on because they still want you to see them. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, he's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna push him off the roof and he's gonna break the whole car. And yeah, that's what happened. He fell. He fell off the roof and hit the car. His brand new, like, really expensive car. Like, well, why the fuck would you stand on glass and on that part of the roof where you could fall? That makes no sense. So the guy was tap dancing and then he was like doing a TikTok or whatever. Yeah, so not too fun. Yeah, that guy had his hand out with a cigarette. That too, that's gonna be the advice too. I'm glad. Glad. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just chilling out here right now. I got one video uploaded, and I got this one I'm doing now. I guess this time of night they don't really send too many perps. With the perps, when they run like that, you go, run, Forrest, run. I used to do that all the time. Just random people in the neighborhood. Run, Forrest, run. Well, if you do that to a perp, that's even funnier. Because they don't expect you to say something funny. You know, they expect you to scream at them. That's the only reaction you want out of you, to scream at them. Or to punch them or something. I was like, yeah, I'm not stupid enough to punch somebody. I am not cut out for jail, not even for 1 day or 1 hour. So, no, I'm not going to be out all day because I got somewhere to go later tomorrow night. Thank God. I don't have to be in this neighborhood all day tomorrow. I got one phone call to make. I gotta put my clothes away that are washed already. And then I gotta nail something and then get some Dunkin' and some coffee. Maybe I'll get a lime colored drink. They have the refresher there. It's like a kiwi watermelon lemonade, something like that. So maybe I will get that instead. Every perp gets that stuff. It's so funny. I actually found, I actually was talking to somebody normal in there, and Duncan. That was great. I'm not gonna record him, Patrolman Smurf, but he was coming. He was like all excited, and then he sees the guy sitting next to me, talking to me like a human being. And we had like big smiles on our faces because it was a nice exchange. He went whoop and went the other way. And he's probably jealous of that. He's got a girlfriend. What are you jealous of? When your girlfriend, you do cocaine together, you drink together. Hennessy, because he had a fucking sweatshirt that said Hennessy Beast Mode. Beast Mode, really? You devil. The other one has goat. This is goat. One has just hoodie and matching shorts. No, you're not the greatest of all time. I love how the celebrities out there, they just put that out there. Like, that's what you worship, bitch. You could be the greatest of all time. Who cares? The actual true greatest of all time is Christ. God created the earth and everything in it. Exactly, that's the greatest of all time. But he's really a lamb. Christ is the lamb. Lamb of God. So, I love animals, so when I see, goats, I don't think of them in that way. These devil worshipping perps do, but I don't. I met a lot of friendly goats at the farms. They're very friendly. They want you to pet them. They like dogs. They act like dogs. They're so cute. And the sheeps are cute, and the llamas are cute. I hope the llama spits on a perp. Save the drama for your llama. Llama. My llama ding dongs. You hear the honking? Ain't nobody there, bitch. So funny. It's so stupid. They love honking. They heart to honk. I did title my video that once. It's true. They literally love honking. These fucking perps are so jealous of me. Because I get to play with a puppy. Oh, the puppy loves me. She loves everybody, though. All of us. Bless you. And she just jumps on you, licks your face. That's where the perps come around with the dogs, even if that's not their dog. Some of the perps do have dogs as their dogs, and they use them in the program, which is disgusting. And the perps, hopefully they get bit by those dogs. Because dogs don't take too kindly of you abusing them. And some of those dogs will bite you. And if you're a perp, you deserve it. Anyways. Let's wait for one more perp, and then I go in the house. I gotta shower and wash the perps away. I gotta shower, wash the perps away. I love saying stuff like that. I hope it pisses them off too. I want to say about the neighbor that used to talk to me. His pettiness is quick. For him to tell his mother's aide to throw their garbage out in our pail today, and then yesterday they threw the recyclables in our pail. We're just putting them back in their own side. So they can get mad about that too. Fuck them. I'm just saying that's pretty petty, and it's quick. It's very quick. Usually when somebody's petty like that, it's not that quick. Like they wait a while. You know what I mean? You know how stalkers are. They wait. They wait like a month, maybe sometimes 2 months. They could wait at least a year sometimes. They got time. They want me to have all this time to play the game back. Like I said, all the time, a couple times when the neighbor was throwing bread at me at my window. The cop came and he's like, just throw it back at them. I said, you know what? I'm not throwing it back at them. Why would you say that? Like that's stupid. The other cop said, just throw everything away, throw it in the garbage. Take a picture of it, make sure it has the date on it on the camera, on the picture, and just throw it out. Because you can't really keep it in a bag; it'll get moldy. And then they told me to get cameras, so I have one in my window. And she didn't like that, so she threw bread again anyway. She threw it. That's when she started throwing it from her window, because she didn't want to get caught sticking it in my window. And then I got a squirrel, and the squirrel was eating the bread. And she put a piece of, she threw chocolate, some sort of foreign chocolate, at the window, and he bit it. I saw bite marks on him. And he didn't like it. Because, when animals, they test food that you leave out. And if it's poisoned, like with witchcraft or whatever, they know, and they don't eat it. And then, after that, it didn't work. She kept doing it and it didn't work. She threw it from her window, from my bedroom window. So I would hear it. And then one Halloween, she threw a fucking Snickers bar out the window. She got so mad at me for not accepting any of those spell offerings. That she threw a fucking Snickers bar out my window. It's funny because I was in the kitchen watching Halloween movies. It was like a marathon of movies, and I'm like, oh, I never saw this one. So I was just watching them. And my bedroom window, my bedroom window was closed, and I had the lights closed, and I just was sitting in the kitchen, and I heard boom. I was like, what the fuck? I look over, it was 10:30 at night, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? You did that again? I was like, I'm not even gonna entertain it. I'm not gonna open the window. I'm not gonna do shit. I said, tomorrow morning, I'll take a picture of it. I'll make a video about it, and I'll throw it right in the garbage. And that's what I did. And then she was actually pissed off at me the next day because I didn't take it. Why the fuck would I take it? Because I'm fat. I gotta eat all the fucking food somewhere that's left behind. The best was when I first wasn't accepting it, I threw it over their shed. So she probably saw that from the bedroom window and she kept trying. And one time I heard her coming out. And I heard the door. It was like 8 in the morning. I was sleeping so good, when you have actual good sleep. I turned around, looked at the clock. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what is this bitch up to? So I got up, like a little while after that. Because she, kept me up. So I was like, let me just get up. I look out the window, and from in front of her door, for some reason they didn't throw this out. The owner themselves, they always used to take their shoes off before they went in the house. And so they left the shoe rack out there for some reason. Is that fucking annoying noise? You hear that shit? It's like a truck or something. Anyways, so for some reason when they moved in, they didn't throw it out. They don't use it, so why the fuck wouldn't they throw it out? They never threw it out. So it was a big ass loaf of bread with a huge chunk bitten off, like a human person bit it. And I'm like, the fuck? So I went out there and I looked at it, and it was a very hard piece of bread. It was very hard, stale. So that means she left it like somewhere overnight to let it get hard, or probably a week. and then decided to leave it out there. And then she was going to put it on my windowsill. So I took a picture, I did a little video, and I threw it up there in the shed. Well, she started with a tortilla. She rolled the tortilla, cooked it, rolled it, bit it. And I saw the hand on my windowsill. I didn't have the same window I have. The window I have now is different from the window I had then. Because the new window has a lock, thank God. But I had like a screen, an accordion type screen. And I didn't want to get the house dirty, so I would leave it out on the windowsill. I didn't think she was gonna fucking touch it and then put a fucking piece of bread there. And I thought he did it. I thought the son did it because he had a crush on me. It's always the fucking psychopaths that have crushes on me. I don't understand it. That's what I'm telling you. There's spirit spouses everywhere. Yeah. Go fuck yourself. See? The honk you weren't after is just confirmation. And these fuckers have been having like loud music when they drive by my house. So it's funny. Yeah, so I only saw somebody's hand. I heard the door open. I saw the hand in the window. I was like, what the fuck? I saw it through the blinds. I saw somebody hiding, so I didn't know if it was her or him. Until like after a couple of times, the bread was there. She used a lot of different bread. And candy and everything, chocolate. And then she threw a little piece of, I don't know if it was agate or citron, something like that, at my window. That's why I really knew it was witchcraft, because they buy crystals to do witchcraft on people. I bought mine, and I don't use it against anybody. I just, collect them. And I keep them in a box, and I don't take them out. Like, I know they're there. I don't have to look at them or touch them. Plus, I want to keep them nice with no fingerprints on them. And like she wasted a damn crystal on me. Yeah, that's her problem. You hear the pop, pop, pop? Yep. That's not a sports car, so what the fuck is it making that noise? To scare the shit out of T-Eyes. Yeah, so all this witchcraft that they do, they're gonna do more. Eventually, they're gonna do something else. I was shocked when they didn't do anything for Friday the 13th. Usually they do that kind of stuff too. Even last year they didn't do anything, which is weird. Well, Friday the 13th there was fire trucks here, so I don't know, maybe the witch across the street was doing that. She's been outside a lot lately. The witch that lives over there. She was staring at me from her porch today. Right after my cleaning lady left. And she was talking. I never hear her talk. So, they never come out. It's only usually him sitting on the porch with the dog barking like crazy. It tells them to shut up. And they're losing their voice, the dogs, when they bark. Because they're just barking for no reason. They come out of the house barking. And there's nobody there. There's nobody fucking walking near them. And they're just barking like crazy. You hear that? That's to tell me to stop. I wonder what they're going to do with the overgrown bush there. They probably just trim it. It's like a weed or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll take it off because they're renting the bottom floor there. I don't know if they're renting the top. But I don't see anybody coming out of either one of those apartments. Only the side entrance. Somebody's coming out of there. And every time they come out there, they wear bowls. That's right away in black. That's all they ever fucking do is wear those things. And the bull itself is a, Moloch or whatever. Not Moloch, the other one, Baal. So that's what they worship, right? The golden calf. They worship. Well, they're getting everything that we are deserving of. They're getting it instead because they pushed us down the spirit. Like, oh, that person right there is supposed to get it? No, I'm getting it instead. I will step on that person to get it. That's the attitude. Well, they're gonna regret doing that one day. I hope soon. I hope a collective of all these perps out there will reap what they sow, even if it's just a little bit. Maybe like I said, like 6 months worth. I hope Voodoo Smurf gets caught with his city bike that he stole and has to stay in jail for at least 6 months. I hope that all these other perps, especially on my block, get the same treatment. A fucking mosquito on me, I gotta go. But yeah, I really do. I hope they all get what's coming to them. But we have to fight them too. So that's why I've been posting in my comments. Hey.
Hello.
Hi. That's why in my comments I keep posting other videos. You know? How to break curses and stuff.